Welcome back to my channel, LR Retro. Now, we will review the next chapter of Grappler Baki, the prehistoric pickle arc. It's the chapter where Captain Strydum prepared himself to challenge the strongest creature alive. Do you think Strydom can take down Hanma Yujiro with his preparation? Let's find out. But first, please know that you can buy the new Grappler Baki volume collections, Baki the Grappler Season 1 and 2 DVDs, and Bandai's Grappler Baki figurine on the link on the description below. By buying, you can help the channel grow and release more Baki videos. Please subscribe and let's begin. The chapter starts inside the room of Kozue. She is thinking. Amazing. That was really an amazing face he made. He was full of confidence. Truly handsome. His face and presence were as if there was nothing outside of his grasp. All of that was broken. His affection. His arrogance. His bravado. His ego. His attitude. His style. Tears. Snot. Drool. All of it came at once. All his liquid. It was beautiful. I was not wrong. For how long did we stay like that? My clothes were completely drenched in his tears. They became very heavy thanks to that. Muhammad Ali Jr. then said. You helped me heal my broken self. Thank you. Do you have a reason for helping me? You stayed here with me for a really long time. All the while hugging me as if there was something between us. You held me so gently as if to truly embrace my heart. I could feel the warmth of your body. That was truly well said, but I kind of felt like I was your mother for a second. That is what went through my head. And what about becoming my wife? There is no love between us. Why? Why would you say that? But you considered becoming my wife, why all of a sudden, you would say there is no love? The act of loving someone. I don't feel any of that for you in a romantic way. It's more the kind of love a mother would experience for her child. So, these outrageous feelings are what it's like to be in love with a woman. It seems that when it comes to this, I truly am a beginner. Surely, if ever someone was to write my biography, this part would be really fun. It's because of him, isn't it? Because of Hanma Baki, right? It seems that even in this, I lose to him. A truly splendid love. Thank you for your help so far. I will just accept my loss. A broken heart. Could it be? Baki Hanma. Our fight. And love. It seems that nothing is given to the loser. After that, Kozue left the house. However, she became really surprised. Because Hanma Baki is doing exactly what she is doing. Then they both greeted each other. And they walked to school together. Baki then said. Carrying this isn't really suitable for me. Almost makes me not want to go. Don't you think it's really quiet? Compared to half a year ago. Did you do anything? But I have to say that it makes me kind of happy. Baki then jokingly replied. I would be happy too if you were silent for once. If you aren't going to be serious, just be quiet. As long as you are happy. That is all I need. Although philosophically speaking, dividing things doesn't increase their intimacy. However. But sometimes, the smallest of connections proves their love. We now move on inside the base of the US Army. Captain Strydum is saying. I am not going to repeat what I am going to tell you guys. Do not hope for any personal development. Just try to protect yourself from this oncoming violence. The violence that will happen will be fair and square. That is the only rule that will exist on this battlefield. No matter where or how you strike, it won't be seen as a foul. This without the term foul or forbidden, this is what you can call a true but fair street fight. You guys are some of the strongest I have met during my career. Mac, stand up. You have had a long career in Muay Thai. And also fought in several fights in the MMA. And of course, you had a good ranking in the pro ring. You have one order. This is a free fighting match. Try to take me down. Yes, sir. Then Mac quickly did his fighting stance. Following up with a perfectly executed Muay Thai kick. However, Captain Strydum just kicked him in the family jewel. Instantly knocking him down the ground while screaming in pain. Strydum continued. Howard, you are next. Howard, who has a judo background, was blinded. Richard, who has a boxing background, was thrown to the ground. Smith, who had a wrestling background, was knocked out. Takahashi, who had an old-school kung fu background, was tied down. There is a huge difference between battlefield fighting and private martial arts. You guys would be complete idiots if you didn't notice that much. On the battlefield, it's nothing like a game. And clinging to the orthodox way of doing things can get you hurt. Or maybe even more. Now, disband. Yes, sir. We now move on inside the office of Strydom. He is thinking. My friend. I have been waiting for a long time. Now, it was extremely difficult. I am getting ready. I will stand before you. Not too confident, nor will I be discouraged. It is today. Tonight is the time I waited for. To hear it from your mouth. We will both see the end of this. Hanma Yujiro. Strydom. I am here to do more than simply maintain our relationship. After so many years, I will now finally aim for you. It does not matter if I am afraid or not. I have fully guarded myself from all that could threaten me. A good offensive knuckle power. Good armor protecting me. Good explosives placed at key points. All in all, this is good preparation. You have to have a true resolve in your heart and soul. Because you have to accept the fact that you can be killed at any time. That is, if you want to be his friend. That is, if you want to be a part of the entourage of the ogre. That is if you want to be recognized by him. That is the one and only way to do it. I, Strydom, intend to kill you as your friend. Then suddenly, someone called for him saying, hey. And that person is Hanma Yujiro. Unexpectedly appearing behind his back. On the spur of the moment, Strydom quickly rolled away to get some distance. Then doing his fighting stance. He then said, Yujiro. It is time. But the ogre is not taking him seriously. He just laughed out loud. He then said, it is time. Did you really just say that? That was good. Say it again, just like that. Was it last year or 100 years ago? Maybe it was 2 years ago that I heard something so rare. I think that was probably the last time I heard something like that. Thanks for making me laugh like that, with such a good catchphrase. All of a sudden, Hanma Yujiro kicked Strydom in the face. Sending his helmet flying in the air. The ogre then said, Strydom. Do you really want to break our promise? Do you really want to throw it all away because you really think that you can win against me? No. Replied by Strydom. He then thinks. My fists are charged with explosives. My boots are filled with explosives. All I would need is one connecting blow. Heh. Even if you are the ogre, you are still the son of a man. Hanma Yujiro, you, however, are a totally different breed. But before Strydom can finish his sentence, his helmet falls to the ground. And the extremely durable armor that he is wearing has been damaged. It suddenly cracked in half, from top to bottom. Yujiro then said, a different breed. So, what will you do? Ogre. You truly are an extreme being. But I am ready. Strydom has not given up yet. He punched his own fist, making a really big explosion. But now, he has given up. Strydom has burned himself. What do you think of this chapter? Do you think modern weapons can inflict any damage to the strongest being alive? Comment down your opinion below. Special thanks to Stranger Dragons Prevail, Francois, The Real Zurvan, Apatrian of the Uts, Jacket, Johnny Might, JJF, OK, Vega Punk, Isam Harris, Awesome Swayable, Trond Becker, Will, Thomas West, Casey, Dead Fox 0606, John Vinovich, Ahmed Zoyer, Joshua Ash, Aiden, Mars Kane, Claudio Aguilera, Francisco Carrillo, Jaden Robinson, Carlos Rios, Reiner Braun, Tarek Abujaber, and Brennan. We really appreciate your help. If you want to support my channel, please subscribe to my Patreon, LR Xian. I will put a link in the description below. Our next video will be about Hanma Baki being mugged. Stay tuned.